Good evening, flock. It's Friday at 8 o'clock down here in Dallas, Texas, with a rock star preacher. You're looking at my little boy, Oi. He passed away 2 weeks ago, so this is to remember him by, and we know he's still around, so we're not going to say goodbye. So, anyway, I wanted to talk to you real quick about. I took a walk the other night, actually last night, 7/27/17, and I was noticing my apartment faces the west, so I was walking back to the west to get to my apartment from the mailbox, and there was just a huge amount of chemtrails around the sun, more than usual, and that's what got my attention. It was a thick kind, that just all come together to form one huge, massive cloud around the sun. You know how many planes it takes to do that? Imagine the cost that's going into this. Imagine how laden the sky is with barium and silver oxide. And it's just a big reflective screen now. That's why you're seeing all these weird things in the sky. I think actually have to do with chemtrails. You see the dark clouds and all that. So anyhow, I noticed a larger than usual amount. And then I saw what I'm going to show you here. You tell me what it is. Look. I've never seen a cloud. Look how straight and curved that line is. I mean, it's behind the clouds. This is going toward my apartment. It's huge. Just see if it does. Hold on. Let's see if I can. There we go. Look. There's the sun. And I was just walking home. I mean, really, guys. So see, the chemtrails get thick right there we can't see. Or would that thing go all the way? I mean, would that be the circumference there? I think, look, check that out. Can you see that? Oh my goodness. I haven't seen that before, but do you see that? Because I'm blind, really. No, I'm not. But I can't see that far. But look, I can see that, and I can check it. See if we can do this. This outline. Look at that. Does that fit? Did you see that darkness right there? And that darkness right there? Does it fit in? I think it does. If it does, it's creeping me out. I'm not going to feign into a heart attack. I'm not uninitiated. She's going to dance for the uninitiated children when she takes off her mask. How many people look at that? I think I'm looking at it right there. Anyway. Yeah, it's crazy, man. But that's what I saw. And actually, there's a lot more pictures. Let's see if I can find them real quick. I don't want to make this too long. But, if you want to capture that and look at it more, doctor it up, just give credit, and knock yourself out. Kind of looks like a dragon's face right there. But I don't look for faces in the sky. I'm not really into that. A lot of people are, though. Like, big time. I mean, you can see whatever you want to in the clouds, but you can't see that. And all we did was expose it darker and what is the other one? Contrast, yeah. And I'm not an expert, so. And in fact, a friend did this for me. This girl right here. Thank you, Sherry. And she didn't do anything really to it because I've got it down here. We'll take a look at it. There it is. It looks like she cleaned it up a little bit. But there she blows. That might be another picture because I took a lot. I mean, I don't know what that is. It looks like a planet, an orbital. I teach and preach and rant and rave about Typhon, the neutron star. You can't have a winged planet, in my opinion. Let's see right here, she cleaned it up. It's nice. Very nice, Sherry. But you can't have a winged planet. What are the wings going to be made of? But you can have a winged star, which is what it is. And the star is, here we go. Let's take a look at these real quick. This was the amount of chemtrails, which is, you know, I mean, we've seen these before, but look at this. All these, they were just making it opaque, and they did. Those aren't clouds. Those were these floating in, on and on and on and on. So that was the amount. But it is a winged star. And all of Egyptian artwork and all that, that's a star. It could be a brown dwarf, but it's a star. And it's a neutron star, which nothing really has more mass than that. It can tow anything. And so its tail is really, really long because of its mass. And that's where the dragon thing comes from. She travels on red Magellanic clouds. She has wings, neutron emissions venting from her sides, and a long tail. That's what the ancients saw. That's what you're going to see. Blessed generation. We were doing the math on that today because a generation in Hebrew, I believe, is defined as 70 years. And the timing was supposed to start when Israel became sovereign, which was what, 1948, right? So what is 70 plus 1948? That's, isn't it 2018? Right? I think so. Anyhow, here's the amount of chemtrails. I just wanted to do that because of this guy. I'm a Cancer, so I love the moon. I'm an actual lunatic. And then he gets into this. Amazing. I mean, you can even see like a halo here too, around the sun. That's the actual sun somewhere in here. Look, it looks like it's right here. All kind of things going on. But you can see the amount of these are all chemtrails. Every single bit of it. Because they knew, okay, we've got a giant planetoid that's going to show up over that crazy long-haired conspiracy theorist house. We got to get it. We got to hide it. But I was walking through my mailbox at exactly the right time. In fact, I should go out right now, but I'm too tired. So you got that, and just different little effects for the camera. And some of them are different shots. I wanted to just get the mass with this one. And again, you can see the cloud. It doesn't cut off there. It goes, it's perfect circle. There's a cloud. It really is just a perfect freaking circle. It's amazing to me. I mean, if you just looked at that, you would see this, wouldn't you? I saw it. Now this is the amount of chemtrails, and you can see down in here. I think that's where it kind of starts. Yeah, see that picture was from there. Check it out again. You can see down. So even on the top, you can see shadow. And some chemtrails are heavy. You can tell by the white. But when you can see through it, you see that line, and it is a perfect sphere. It's flat. No, but it is. Look. All you flat earthers, look what I found in my backyard. It looks pretty round to me. Look, get up here, and that is exactly the perspective. Down, you still see this, so add all that to this. Wow, I haven't done that before. Check it. Okay, so we can see it at a different angle. Look at how much chemtrails they were spraying, man. And it makes sense that something this big was going to show up. Now just keep that in your mind because we're going to go to the bottom of it. Look at that. That is really nuts to me. More chemtrails, big planet. This halo is creepy too. I hadn't really paid attention to that. Wow. It's really strange. Look at that. This almost seems to be drowning this out. What happened? No, that's a cloud in front of it. I'm sorry. I can see better now. I guess it just gets really illuminated with the sun. That cloud gets on fire. All right, that's it, guys. I don't want to make it too long. But anyhow, I had a plant in my backyard last night. Wanted to share it. And again, we can see this all the time. Something else I want you guys to look at really quick. This is good stuff. Look at this. Somebody tagged me in this, a friend of mine, Brother John. Wanted my opinion on it because I preach about seeing Medusa, The ancients saw Medusa. The inspiration for Medusa was when she took her mask off, the neutron star, and the mask, and I want you to hear this because it was revealed to me and it's amazing. Watch the sun though, it's crazy. Isn't that amazing? Those are the electromagnetic jumpers to the neutron star. I don't know how close she is, but when she gets close enough, her mask is this brighter light, our sun. You can't see her because she's brighter. And again, I've done a film with this. It's how she unmasked, and it's really, really cool. Very simple, but it is her mask. Her mask is the sun. Sun's going to go dark. All you'll see is this neutron star with these, watch, with those things coming off of her. A million times more. And the ancients drew her as snakes because she was the destroyer of worlds. And that's what we're going to see. Again, blessed generation. But remember, blessed are the persecuted. So you won't make it without Jesus. If your subatomic molecular vibration is not conducive to this energy you see right here, because the neutron star propagates etheric energy, it really doesn't play around. And if you're not conducive to etheric energy with a really high subatomic vibe, and the only way you can get that dual alien chimp is by the possession of what Jesus came down here to do. The only thing that he came down here to do, open a door. I've come to set the captives free. I told you, I don't come to judge. See, his blood he spilled was lifeblood from God, opening an etheric energy portal out of here, back to God. When this neutron star or something else comes flying through here with great power and glory, which always refers to bright light. And it is on the clouds, so I'm thinking Magellanic clouds. Maybe he is the neutron star. And people really kind of scoff at that. And I don't understand that because we're made of stardust, carbon-12. You think he's going to come back as an organic man again? No, he will not. That's why when he says, if anybody's on the earth that says they're me, it's not me, because he uses the most remote places. It's in the desert, which means anybody. You know, anybody says they're me is not me, because I'm not going to touch the earth when I come by. I'm gathering my flock first, because the earth is going through a lot of stuff because of this thing right here. What shakes a planet? Not a cometary bombardment, not an earthquake, not World War III. A gravitational wave is the only thing that shakes a planet. And you have one coming from the neutron star. But God's chosen, the ones who have the Holy Ghost possession, will be on a conducive frequency to the etheric energy of the neutron star, Jesus, rapture, harpazo, whatever you want to call it. I don't recognize your voice is what he tells many Christians. What is voice? The only thing voice is vibration. The only way you're hearing me now is through that speaker that's vibrating into your eardrum, that's vibrating from my vocal cords that are vibrating. It's all vibration. Jesus needs to recognize your voice. The only way he can do that is by raising your vibe. The only way you can do that is by possession of his Holy Ghost. The only way you can do that is by emptying and being filled. Frequency-wise, the Holy Ghost cannot exist with ego and pride. Surrender is stronger. Surrender is the frequency of the Holy Ghost. Love. Okay? So I think I'm preached out. There you go. I'm not going to say anything else because I'll just go off topic again. But we've got Medusa in the sky. We've got the dragon coming. Revelation 12. If that on 9/23 is the alignment, I'm not saying it is. I've seen it predicted before and nothing happened. But if it is, then the dragon's going to be here. And if the dragon's here, then Jesus better come when I think he told us he's going to come. I'm just going to say that for another video. When is Jesus coming? I might have already made a video about it. But anyway, there you go, guys. Have a wonderful night. And love God, love each other.